Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chad Wade from Chad Wade TV. And today we're diving deep into one of the most important topics that separates real business owners from these damn hobbyists that are out here. And it's how to build real business credit for your shop. And I'm not talking about these fake guru stuff you see online and here in YouTube where they talk about just get a DUNS number and you're good. No, that's bullshit. That's not how this game works, especially not in the smoke shop industry. You got to do it better than everybody else. We're already considered high risk, maybe even in the adult category. And banks don't love us, and lenders, they don't trust us, and payment processors hate us, and they look at us like we're trouble before we even open the door. And in some cases, they're all right. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to build real business credit, the kind that gets you approved for bigger vendor accounts, better terms, and lets you scale that one little bitty store into a real business empire. All right, y'all, let's do it. Hey, Chad Wade here. You need business funding? I got you, man. I got you. Altura Funding gets you term loans, lines of credit, 0% business credit cards for up to 18 months, and a tool that shows you every funding option you probably qualify for. All right. So no fees, no hard pull, 90 seconds to get pre-approved. Hit the link right now. All right, let's start right here. Most people never build the foundation correctly. You can't build business credit until you look legit on paper. And here's the checklist every shop owner needs. And number one, you got to form an LLC or a corporation. If you're still running under your personal name or DBA, well, you got to fucking stop. That's amateur hour. You need an LLC or a corporation registered with your state. And listen, keep your business name professional. And remember, your store name does not have to be in the LLC. And under most circumstances for us, like I am Up in Smoke, you don't know that's a smoke shop, you're a dumbass. So try to keep it more novelty-ish, right? Like ABC Retail LLC or your initials Retail LLC. And that sounds more business. Dank Vapes 420 LLC. That sounds like trouble brewing. Especially to a lender or a bank or a credit card processor. They don't want to see that. They do not want to see that. All right, so number two, get a real business address. Now listen, don't hear that P.O. box shit. And none of that my cousin's garage stuff. Use your store address or a verified virtual business address. These are a must. Now, number three, set up a business phone number and an email. You need a business VoIP line. Okay, you know, think Grasshopper, Google Voice, Ring Central, something that looks professional. And your email, it should match your website. Info at upinsmokeretail.com. You know, I'm just saying. Along that line, or Chad at unswholesale.com. Or, you know, I'm just saying. Number four, get a website. Even a simple one-page site with photos of your shop, your address, and contact info. Like when banks and vendors Google you, they need to see a real business, a real one, not just some bullshit Facebook page. Open a business bank account. Now this one's huge. Every dollar you make should run through this account. Never, ever, ever your personal account. That separation is what gives you legitimacy when lenders look at your financials later. Now that you look official, it's time to get recognized in the system. So, number one, go to irs.gov and grab your EIN number. Hey y'all, it's free. You can pick that thing up for nothing. That's your business version of a social security number. Number two, then go to dnb.com and apply for your DUNS number. That connects you to Dun & Bradstreet, one of the main credit bureaus for businesses. Number three, start monitoring your credit on nav.com or Credit Signal so you can see what's actually being reported. Most people skip this, then complain when nobody gives them terms. You can't get approved for something that doesn't even show you exist. All right, now here's where the rubber meets the road. You can't jump straight into a $10,000 vendor account or an Amex business credit card. You can't do that. It's not going to be possible. You got to build these trade lines, right? And accounts that report your payments to the credit bureaus. Must be. And now start with a tier 1 vendor. These are companies that give you small net 30 accounts and report your payments. And let me give you a starter list. Like Uline. These people give you, cleaning gear, for your store, shipping, bags for your store, the thank you, come again bags, maybe even some brown bags. I don't know, man, maybe you even need some boxes to ship, because if you got an online site, you're going to have some boxes. Hey, how about Quill? Office supplies, paper, printer, ink, right? I don't know, maybe there's also Summa office supplies. They're small, they're easy orders that you can make, and they help you build data, okay? Even UPS, man. UPS can help you out a lot. Like if you're shipping, you get a UPS account and they let you make payments on there. That'd be a good idea too, because it just shows you that you're building trade lines. Okay. Now order small, 500 to 100, pay early every single time. If you could pay it, 2 or 3 days out, 4 or 5 days out, whatever you're doing, that'd be a good idea. Do that for like 3 months and boom, you got your first real trade line reporting. In all honesty, every time you make a payment, they are supposed to submit that to the Credit Reporting Bureau. But they only have to do it every 30 days. So if you pay it 10 times in a month, they have to submit 10 different payments for you in that 30 days. All right, so if you owe $50 and you paid $5 for 10 days, that's $50, right? Yes. Okay, so that would show that you paid it off not only in 30 days, but that you did it 10 different times. Although I kind of like to keep a little bit of a balance going so that you can always keep adding to it, but add pay, and that's how your business credit profile starts to exist. Now, after 90 to 120 days of consistent payments, your credit file starts to look alive. Now it's time to move up. Apply for store, even fleet accounts that give bigger limits and longer terms. Think along the lines of Amazon Business, Lowe's Pro, Home Depot Pro, Office Depot, Staples Business Credit, WEX Fleet Card, or a Shell Fleet Card at that. Those are like gas cards. These report to DNB and Experian and TransUnion. That's where you start to look credible. For example, you buy $400 worth of LED lights for your displays at Lowe's, okay? And you pay it off early. That's positive utilization. Now you're building financial muscle, in my humble opinion. You buy $300 worth of LEDs, you make payments of $30, $40 at a time over a period of 30 days. So 5 business reporting days a week, not 7. Don't lie to yourself or to anybody else. There's only 5. So if you made 5 payments of, I don't know, 10, 50, $50, and there's your 250, and then you make another, 2 or 3, 4, 5 payments, for $50, and you pay the damn thing off. You see what I'm saying? But you've made multiple payments. They like to see that. It shows that you want to get it paid off, but that you understand what you're doing. All right, so now that your scores and trade lines exist, you can apply for no personal guarantee business cards. Now, try this. Ramp, Brex, Divvy, DIVVY, or even Sam's Club Business MasterCard if you have a membership. These approve based on your business performance, not your personal credit. And keep your balances under 30% and try to pay them off monthly if at all humanly possible. Once your PAYDEX score hits 75 or higher, you're officially lendable. That's where the real opportunities start to show up. Now, here's where most smoke shop owners get extremely frustrated because most traditional banks don't understand your business at all. They hear the word tobacco or hemp and they run like hell because they're not risk adverse. All right. They hate it. All right. So you got to go with lenders who actually get it. So start looking into Altura Funding. I tell you all about them all the time, and you should probably look into them. And they finance high-risk industries like ours. There are other bank people out here as well. If you're looking for them, let me know, and I'll send you a list of those. You can hit me up at askchadwade@gmail.com. I'll be glad to put that out to you right then. But send me your name, your phone number, and I'll get it for you. I'll get them to call you. Also think about maybe finding vendors within our industry who will work with you after you've done some consistent ordering with them, and they'll help you also build your real vendor terms directly into the industry. I know that after you do some business with us for a while, and we're not talking $200-300 worth of business, we're talking you've done $10,000-15,000 worth of business with us, we can start talking about terms with you. But until then, sorry, Charlie. Usually people won't do that. And then there's also people like Display-O-Rama for your shop fixtures and signage. They often do, some net terms with approved vendors. The key is to build trust with people who understand what you sell and how your cash flow works. That's going to be important. Now listen up closely, y'all. Mixing personal and business money will kill your credit building efforts faster than a bullet. You need clean separation. If you buy store inventory, it comes from your business debit or credit card. If you're buying your kid's Xbox, that's your personal credit card, guys. And if you pay yourself, do it through payroll or an owner draw. That separation is what makes your business look professional, not like a damn side hustle, like so many of us look like. So once your business credit starts showing up, you got to protect that shit like gold. Pay early, keep your utilization under 30%, monitor your report every month. Your PAYDEX score above 80 means you are solid. That opens doors for the net 60s, even the net 90 vendor terms. Now your vendors start trusting you because they can see you're reliable. Now let's make something crystal fucking clear. Business credit isn't a bailout. It's a lever. You don't use it because you're broke. You use it because you're smart. You want to revamp your displays for the holidays? You use your Lowe's account for materials. You pay it off early and your shop looks 10 times better. Or you use a credit line to buy bulk, like trending mushrooms and Blue Lotus products from UNS Wholesale. Flip them fast, pay it off, keep the profit. Just like maybe you did in the streets, okay? That's using credit as a weapon, not as a crutch. The last and maybe the most powerful piece of relationship. Credit is about trust. And in this industry, reputation travels faster than your paperwork. You got to build connections with your vendors, with your reps, your wholesalers. Ask them if they report payments. Request credit limit increases every 6 months. Go to the trade shows like TPE or Champs, not just to look, but to network. Talk to people. Let them see your consistency. That's how I went from having to pay every vendor cash up front to getting offered net and 30 and 60, 90-day terms, even without asking them. So let me tell you a quick story while I'm thinking about it. When I opened one of my earlier stores, we didn't have investors. And really, honest to God, no big funding. And here's what we did. I formed an LLC. I went straight to PNC. I did my personal banking there. So I did business banking there as well. I opened a small net 30 account, with a vendor, and I paid that thing early. And it was with Staples. I'll just tell you, no, Office Depot. Sorry, with Office Depot, and we paid that thing early, and we paid it every single time. And we were just getting like credit card receipt paper from there because at the time it was cheaper to buy it from them than it was Amazon. And then after 90 days, I got approved for a Lowe's business card and a BP fleet account. Remember that? And then after 6 months, we landed our first $10,000 line of credit. All right, and that was through a vendor. A year later, the same vendor started offering us net 30 on top of that. And because we look legitimate on paper and in practice, because we paid our bills. And that's the difference between a shop owner and a business owner. All right, let me wrap this thing up. If you take anything from this video, let it be this. You cannot scale without credit. And you can't build credit without true discipline. And it's not about hacks. It's about consistency. File your taxes, you pay on time, you build your reputation, and before you know it, you're not begging for terms. Vendors are offering them to you. That's how you stop being a small shop and start being a real business. So listen, y'all, if this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, help a brother out, man. Share this video with other people, man, and let them know that they need to hear it too. All right, so look, I'm Chad Wade. This is Chad Wade TV, and I'll see you in the next one. And this is where we keep it real, keep it smart, and keep your business growing.